Friends, welcome to this spiritual event held on Saturday, April 26, 2025, at the Greater Madison area, Wisconsin, USA. I would like to discuss today duality versus oneness. In Sant Mat, duality refers to the perceived separation between the individual soul, Jivatma, and the absolute supreme being, Paramatma. Duality represents the illusion of a separate self. In contrast, oneness signifies the ultimate reality where the individual soul is completely united with the absolute supreme being, transcending the limitations of duality and enjoying a glorified state of complete unity and total interconnectedness. What do we see when we look into the mirror of our mind? Fragmented memories of a youth long gone, or perhaps the glimmer of hope and expectations for a better tomorrow. The intricate mosaic that looks back at us is a face which most certainly reveals the memories of lives many past years, the pleasures and the pains. And perhaps it also exposes the anticipation, the impatience for harvests that we desire yet to be fulfilled. It is a face that embodies the two elements that impede us from true freedom: our past and our future. Look more carefully, and that face invariably will reveal both sadness and joy. It will likely render courage, yet despair, confusion, yet understanding, and maybe even anger, yet composure. All the bipolar symptoms of that abstract thing called duality. It is a mixture of precisely opposing emotions and states of minds which mystics explain is brought about because this is the human condition. We are trapped in the grip of duality. So, what is duality? It is a realm of existence governed by opposing forces. A world or sphere within which every thought, word, and action is counterbalanced by an equal and opposite thought, word, and action. And our entire universe is in that sphere. The bubble of our existence, encapsulated by the concept of the equal and opposite, processing in an infinite loop the unending actions and reactions, trying to attain the perfect balance, which in turn keep the universe in existence. And the fabric of duality, it is those 4 dimensions we think we are restricted to live within. There are 4 dimensions in the universe. The 3 dimensions of space, length, width, and height, which are the foundation of the physical world. And the 4th dimension, that which enables the physical world to be animated, time. The concept of duality primarily exists in the physical world, where everything is governed by opposing forces, good and bad, true and false, right and wrong, peace and war, hot and cold, sweet and bitter, day and night. However, as the individual ascends to higher states of human consciousness, the influence of duality gradually diminishes. The astral world is subtler than the physical world, but it still retains some degree of duality. In the causal world, especially in trichoty, duality is significantly reduced. Sant Mat explains that karma is the construct of duality. It is how karma works and why it exists. It tells us the mechanics of the trap and the nuances of the perfect system of justice. Then, having described and explained everything in lucid detail, the mystic adept presents us with one more thing. The most powerful, the most profound, and the most penetrating element of the teachings. The perfect gift of eternal freedom. It is duality that is the problem, but Sant Mat reveals that there is something beyond this. In existence, outside the limited sphere of time and space. These ancient teachings that have been handed down from mystic to mystic throughout the ages tell us of another world, the real universe, within which our world of duality exists simply as a speck of dust. And in that real universe, there is no happiness or sorrow, no health or illness, no rich or poor, no opposites, just unity. No duality, just oneness. To enable us to transcend to that existence of oneness, a perfect living master teaches a specific method of meditation. It is the key to freedom from this prison of duality. What is the nature of oneness? It is the perfect state of pure spirituality, transcending limitations of physical dimensions, sensory perceptions, universal mind, and more importantly, transcending the realm of time itself. It is a state of timelessness. This is one of the main outcomes of meditations, to be completely released from the overwhelming clutches of the past and the pulling gravity of the future, and to exist only in that being called here and now. Moving from duality, that is, perceiving things as separate and opposing, to oneness, that is, realizing the fundamental unity of all things in life, is accomplished through a specific method of meditation, Surat Shabd Yoga, as taught by a perfect living master. This involves mental repetition of mantra, listening to the sound current, and contemplating the inner light. The ultimate goal of the perfect living master is to spiritually initiate the disciple, to awaken Jivatma, the individual soul, and unify it with Paramatma, the absolute supreme being. It is said that the search for the true self begins by looking into the mirror of our own mind. With grace, diligence, and perseverance, perhaps one day soon, when we dive deep within, we will manage to see ourselves without baggage of the past and without expectations of the future. It is only with love and devotion that it is attained. And with one instance of timelessness, that perfect stillness in meditation is finally achieved, and the true self is eventually observed just in the now, Sant Mat teaches us the exact method. And the perfect living master assures us that it is not only achievable, it's about time. Friends, at this time, please join me in a group meditation session for 15 minutes. Those of us who have been spiritually initiated, please mentally repeat your mantra with love and devotion while withdrawing your attention to the third eye center behind the physical eyes and between the physical ears. Those of us who have not yet been spiritually initiated, please gently close your eyes and repeat any word or a set of words which could be very dear to you in any world language.